That's right. At least not at the beginning of the stream. No Megalovania. Yet. We're gonna go all the way back. Yes, today is a flannel day. It finally got kind of warm here. So I decided to dig out the flannel. Kind of glad I don't have to do the fight today because my arm has just decided to hurt randomly for no reason, which is unfortunate. Alright, now I have to go back and see if I can steal some cash from Snowden. I think that's what it was. That I might have missed. Yes, I'm the dirty crime boy. It's weird walking through all these places again, and I don't like the music. Oh. Crime. Tra-la-la, I am the riverman. Or am I the river woman? It doesn't really matter. I love to ride in my boat. Would you care to join me? Ride in the boat? Yes. Where will we go today? Then we're off. I haven't had to do a character voice in ages. Tra-la-la, the water is very wet today. I mean, isn't that how water's supposed to be? The river person is extremely relatable. Come again sometime. Tra-la-la. I like the river person too. Oh, so I did completely miss that. Stop fighting, you can both be river people. Tra-la-la, care for a ride? Where will we go today? Then we're off. Why don't you both be river people and make a club? Or kindate or something? Tra-la-la, Temmie Village. The room before the darkening lantern room. Yeah, Ghost, you spelled allowed wrong. It's double L-O-W-E-D. Please select a location. Oh, I don't know why I did a voice for that. It's just the door. It's just the elevator. Not no. A-double-L-O-W-E-D. Alright, we're going back to Sans. I didn't say sand, I said Sans. Ow. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Grian is. Where's Annie when you need her? I don't know. Not here. Alright, I should have a bunch of legendary heroes and a face stick now. So, hopefully the extra health that I get from not using the crab apples will help. Quost exp, can you calm down? Okay, good. We're talking about arrow ace flags now. I wasn't paying attention. I just gotta... Alright, I gotta... Yes, I do like frogs. Actually, I owned frogs at one point. Technically, they were my sisters, but I had frogs living in my house at one point. I got an ask on Tumblr and I wanted to go read it because it looked really nice. Should probably change my stream title. Music. There we go. Do you guys like my new stream title? Might take a second to update. Hashtag Sans is over party 2020. I'm gonna carry on the canceling Sans joke for as long as I possibly can. Can I say that your trash is a cat- your cat is a trash goblin? That your trash is a cat goblin? I can say that your cat is a trash goblin. I love cats, actually. I can tell this is going to be a good stream. I've already completely messed up all my words. That only took like 10 minutes. That took a lot less time than I expected. I've been learning how to play the guitar. I have an online guitar class for school. And I guess I don't actually technically have to do anything because I'm not allowed to fail the course. But I want to learn how to play the guitar, so I'm doing it anyway. And from one of my projects, I just get to pick a song, any song, and I get to play it. And so I'm playing Viva La Vida by Coldplay. I would have done Fallen Kingdom, but I know the original better, so. Yeah, I can do the dun 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 dun. I can do the whole strumming pattern for that now. I just can't do it while I'm singing, which I need to work on. But I can do like the interlude bits. I wish I had a cat. I have a rabbit. The rabbit is very cute. She showed up on the last Undertale stream, I think. Or the one before that, I don't remember. My mom brought her in at one point. She's very lazy. She also has an obsession with feet, which is weird. She prefers to be pet with feet rather than hands. I think it's because, like, she doesn't like being picked up. And so she doesn't really like hands that much because they could pick her up. And so feet are kind of non-threatening. But it means that if you're just sitting there with your foot on the ground, she'll come over and just aggressively stick her head under your foot. So, and sometimes it gets to the point where you're walking and she tries to like run underneath your foot and you almost step on her. Yeah. She's tried to run underneath my feet before. What do I think of... making me a tiny bouncy pixel sprite. That would be amazing. Like, that would be... I don't have words to explain how cool that would be, actually. Yeah, Ghost, stop being the most talented out of all of us. You've drawn my Sona twice in the last day! No, do not apologize for it. It's really cool, and I really appreciate it. I feel like you should be drawing your own characters or something, and not just me a lot. Ghost, there's nothing wrong with being a cyan. Cyan? I don't know how to pronounce it. Cyan is a color. I've just realized that. We should make the cyan role on the server. We should make it cyan. Can you get on that? Can you change the role color to cyan, please? I have no idea what happened. I think Sans Kinney has actually been there for a while. I think, that was one of May's roles. Along with the J Schlatt Kinney and the... I think that was one of May's joke roles. Though there were a lot of people with the nickname Sans this morning, and I'm not sure why. Guys, you have done nothing but argue since you arrived. I don't know, not argue? Talk to me? Thank you, Lazy Skeleton 17 for the donation. That's really nice of you. No, like, that's really cool. Thank you so much for that. I had literally only the second donation I've ever had, and the first one was $1 a really long time ago. I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm not arguing. Oops. Okay, that's cool. Just tell me when you're streaming and I'll try to pop in and watch, because that is really cool and I really want to see it. Yes, it's Sand Undertale. Oh no, I got distracted by chat and then I got distracted by Sand Undertale and died. Oh, I'm so stupid. Can't wait until I have a webcam and I can show you guys my art wall. It's very cool. Today's Tuesday. I don't have anything on tonight, so I should be able to pop in if it's tonight. If it's tomorrow, I may be watching Survivor, but that depends when my dad's working tomorrow. Because if he's working and can't watch it with us, then we'll probably watch it later. So, my point is, I will try to pop in and see, but might not be able to. I used to have an incoherent stream schedule, and then Whoosh was like, dude, you should probably make your schedule more consistent, because then more people show up and more people interact and whatnot, and I was like, okay, alright, and so I made a schedule. And also just because my parents like it a lot better when they know when I'm streaming. My parents are actually really supportive of my streaming business. Because my dad has like a similar job. Like, as similar as you can get without actually being an online content creator. And so, it's something my parents kind of understand. Which is really, really nice. So my parents make an effort not to disturb me while I'm streaming, not to interfere with my streams as long as I don't go for a really long time. That's why I usually only stream for an hour, maybe an hour and a half if I can push it. Sans Undertale threw money at you and then disappeared. I mean, I wish that's what happened all the time. That was really weird. But I'm not complaining. I have no idea how much money they gave me because it was in like euros or something. And I can't do I don't know the conversion rate for euros to Canadian dollars, so I won't know until I'm actually done the stream. If it was pounds, I might be able to make a guess, but... I don't think that- no, I don't think that's right. €100 to Canadian dollars. I don't think it converts to that high. That would be an insane conversion rate. It was not 500, it was... It was 500. Oh! Alright. Cool. Yeah, I just went and looked at it. You know, I used to joke about this being my job. Yeah, oh, alright, cool. I don't know exactly how the donations work. I have my thing hooked up, so it should work, but I don't know I don't know how much of that I actually get, or anything like that, so, I'm just kinda like, yeah, cool. That's awesome. If I actually just got $700, that would be... Yeah, I'm just having a... Yeah. I can't talk. So about Stardew Valley. I actually do want to get Stardew Valley. That was a bad start, so I'm just gonna... oh my gosh. Yeah, my parents just didn't want me blowing money on another game. Guess I can pay back the mob schlatt. How much the mob schlatt U2s cost now? I refuse to believe that I actually was just given $700. It was over $750, wasn't it? I refuse to believe that let's move on to a different topic. I can't talk. My brain is not working. take it and go. Sans gave me a parting gift. It was a bribe to stop, to give up on the Sans fight. I am not a coward. I am not going to give up even if you throw money at me. I do not know. Sorry, Dad. May, isn't her Sona like a 4-foot tall gremlin? No color. Yeah, that... Yeah. That does make it more difficult. Ghost, last night on your stream you reminded me of the song. You reminded me that the song How to Be a Heartbreaker exists. And I've been listening to it like all day. Because I unironically like that song, I just forgot it exists. I can't enjoy songs in moderation. I find a new song or new handful of songs that I like, and then I just listen to them ad nauseum. You should blame me! I introduced it to you first! Exp. We were playing Bed Wars ages ago. Because we were making, like, before we were playing, we were making jokes. We were, like, doing that joke flirting thing we do. And then, so, I put on a whole bunch of, like, stupid or... I put on a whole bunch of, like, stupid, sappy romance songs. And that was one of them. I usually stream for an hour, and so I've already been streaming for half an hour, so... I said so a lot in that sentence, but whatever. But I take full credit for introducing you to that song, because it was me, even if you don't remember it. I remember because we talked about the Ashfur map for ages, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm really excited for it to come out, I've been waiting for it for a while. We talked all about the animation stuff. The Schlatkini is hard to draw. Which one? No, that was like pre-Vibe Shack. That was pre-Discord server. So it didn't even know Ghost at the time. Sips tea. Not actually tea, but just I was spilling the tea and whatever. I don't drink tea. I've never drank tea, actually. Which kind of fits, because I don't like tea. Like, drama tea. I don't like drama tea, and I don't like drink tea either. Hi, Enzo! Welcome to the stream. I went back and got better items, so I did that at the beginning of the stream, and I've been trying for about half an hour. You guys all have such cute emojis, and I just have like the standard set. I feel like I'm the least Twitch savvy person here. I don't even know how to clip things on this website. Next time we play Minecraft, I'm spamming you with Teddy Hyde. That is perfectly fine. If all of his stuff is as good as Sex with a Ghost, I will be very happy. Just realized that sounded really weird if you didn't know that that was the title of a song. That has a double meaning, depending on how interested you are in that. It is a family-friendly stream. It's the title of a song. Now you're making it not family-friendly. I didn't do anything! We're talking about a song! Never. You're never family-friendly. You are going to get me demonetized on YouTube. I'm actually not even monetized on YouTube, so you're gonna get me not in trouble with anyone, I guess? But if I was monetized, you would get me demonetized on YouTube. Have you seen her DMs, Miss Sien? Yep, I have. And also, why did you call me Miss Sien? That sounds like I'm a teacher. Or something. I don't think I'm monetized on YouTube. I don't remember. teacher side. I actually do want to be a teacher, so that... Wouldn't that be funny if my Twitch career took off and then I still decided to become a teacher? And, like, it sounds like the opening to a fan fiction. You know, your new teacher is a popular Twitch streamer. Let's just move on. Let's just move on from that topic, okay? No. No, don't. Just disregard everything that Exp says. That's another idea for a fic. No, please. Oh gosh. Exp, you never even finished the first one. The high school AU? I don't even remember what it was. Where I was a jock for some reason? Jock side, yeah. Because it's supposed to be a really crappy, weird fanfic, and so I am a jock, even though I am a noodle. I'm a noodle that doesn't play sports. Ever. I never play sports. Because I can't. That is how not of a jock I am. I cannot play sports. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Kobe Bars X. I think I have heard that before, Enzo. I just always forget to do it. Lawful neutral? Which one of us? Who here is a lawful neutral? Are we all lawful neutrals? Thank you, Everything Fangirl, for the follow. Yeah, you guys are messing around and Enzo is actually being helpful. Lawful neutral. I prefer to think that I'm chaotic good. Like, I would never kick a baby or anything. I am a nice person. I just am weird about it. I don't know why the first thing I thought of was that I would never kick a baby. What? I don't know. Enzo is the only one actually focusing on the S stream. Everyone, my friends are just... Exp and Ghost are just messing around. You say you're chaotic good, and then you say that you would kick a baby. That's not... If you're on the good end of the spectrum, you wouldn't do a bad thing, and kicking a baby is kind of bad. I still wouldn't kick a baby. You can't determine that a baby is evil when they're a baby. People grow up to be evil based on how they're raised. So a baby can't be evil. Thank you, Haze Games, for the follow. We're talking about morality and babies, apparently? I don't know how we got onto this topic again. Babies are annoying, but they're also kind of cute. I would never want my own actual baby. That seems like a lot of work, and also kind of gross. Babies have no concept of cleanliness, and that makes me ugh. If they're too squishy and too fragile, then why would you kick it? Why would you kick a baby? This is not... Non-binary gang? Can we get non-binary gang? I'm not non-binary, but I am somewhere in that weird gender spectrum. Yes, exp is... Can we get a weird gender spectrum gang? Clap clap. Gender divergent gang. That was the term I was looking for. I said weird gender spectrum. And then made a hand motion. Not cis gang. I like not cis gang. Baby hating gang. Okay, that implies that all trans people hate babies, and that's not true. I don't hate babies. I said earlier that I wouldn't kick a baby. I just don't like being touched by babies. I didn't say that. I said that it implies. No, you're reading into my words that I didn't say. I said that it implies that all trans people hate babies. Not that all non-binary people hate babies. I don't have any jurisdiction over that. I made a baby cry once, just by existing. I was the baby. I fell off a table when I was a baby. We blame everything weird about me on the one time I fell off a table when I was a baby. We should all take something from babies and just know that it's okay to cry randomly for no reason every once in a while. Take something like candy? No, that is not what I said. Found your stream off of Tumblr, believe it or not. Yeah, I do. I have a Tumblr. I post there when I'm streaming and stuff. Hellsite Trash Gang. Tumblr isn't actually that bad. It's significantly better than Twitter, which I still use for some reason. Tumblr is where you find all of the people that are just, like, really into cryptids, and that's why we use that terrible website. There are only two kinds of people on Tumblr. Cryptids and very aesthetic people. That's all. You are either a cryptid or you are incredibly aesthetic. There is a lot wrong with Tumblr, I find it's easier to not see things that you don't want to see. We're all gay and Mothman on Tumblr. Yes. I feel that. Streamer and decrypted. That is also me. Well, I guess technically one of my vlogs has an aesthetic, so. Eh. Streamer cryptid gang rise up. But what numbers are even? And whether or not they have e's in them. All odd numbers have e's in them, and that is a fact. Just, if you argue about it, you need to rethink your priorities. Doesn't actually matter whether 0 is an odd or an even number, because it has an E in it anyway. But 0 is an even number, so. My favorite thing is the second version of that post that has the original thing that was like, all odd numbers have an E in them. And then it's just one response going, wow, what a clear and concise post. Thank you for sharing. And it's only funny if you've seen the other version, and I love it so much. Yeah, I think I saw that because you reblogged it. Sure's one brain cell, yes. I should update my host list, that would be a good idea. Anyway, yes, Undertale. Back to the actual topic at hand. Well, I will be ending the stream soon. What if the baby was Sans? I would still not kick a baby. I don't think I'd actually kick Sans either, because I'm not a violent person. Exp doesn't really have an OC. I just draw Exp with the Phantom of the Opera mask, and that is Exp's Sona. Alright, you've just crossed the hour mark. So, you do have a Sona. It's you with the Phantom of the Opera mask. Alright, we've just crossed the hour mark. So, I will be back tomorrow streaming Minecraft. I'm not sure if it'll be solo or if it'll be with friends. But it will be Minecraft tomorrow. Same time, as always. If you're interested in more Undertale, I will be back doing that on Thursday. Thank you everybody for coming to my stream. This was really fun. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye! Untangle my earphones. They're untangled now. Bye-bye!